best. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Yeah, hey.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sunday Best. I'm Gavin Kelly, and you are
Isuru, Jinasena. What's up, gents and ladies, and all those other things in between?
Yes, guys. I'm mad excited today. It's episode 4. We've been doing this for a month.
Level 4, episode 4. It's a special level 4.
And it's been a hectic week, guys. It's been a crazy ass week. So let's get this party started.
What you got first up?
Orania feels the financial pinch as lockdown holds economy. So for those that don't know, Orania is like a white Afrikaans community. It's basically white Afrikaans people's Wakanda, right? But instead of Wakanda forever, they like Orania for all the tijd.
Or Oros forever.
Yeah, man. What do you think? Do you think the government should help?
In Wakanda, they do this, right?
Yeah.
In Orania, it's this.
I don't know. They have their own money, dude.
No, you're talking shit.
Ora. They have their own currency, dude.
What's it called? Geld.
It's called Ora. Ora. Yeah.
So how many horas do you pay for a hora?
First of all, imagine living here, bruh. Like, obviously, there's no chicken licken in Orania.
Which is ironic because chicken licken is orange.
It is. It would be a good color. It would be good for the logo, right? Yeah.
So do you think they have like chicken licken and oros every day as their meals? And they watch Netherlands and grow carrot. They own carrot farmers.
Yeah, they don't watch. They don't watch 50 Shades of Grey. They watch 50 Shades of Orania.
I can't believe this. How can this still be allowed?
They proper on their own tip, right? They don't bother anybody. They make their own food. They got their own businesses. But it's really
sounds like a cult.
It's like a cult. It's like your own town, bro. And there's like 1,800 people there, so it's not too big to be a problem, but it's big enough to be a town.
But don't they have like whites only signs still there?
Hey, bro. They probably you wouldn't be allowed there. I assume.
Yeah, no, definitely I wouldn't be allowed there.
I could go there.
Yeah, you bastard. Why didn't you fuck off there, bro?
I could drive through
there. Why didn't you go on your lockdown in Orania, bro?
At the time of my life, bro.
You can get Oranians there.
I want to go to Orania and like drive there and play Sister Patina really loud and see what they do.
So basically, I mean, it's basically like Dutch people that are like from the Netherlands more than anything else, or is it like proper Afrikaans guys?
Proper Afrikaans, like old school Afrikaans people, like hectically conservative, religious.
Why do you sound, Gav? You sound like you've been there a couple of times and you've
There's like I've seen documentaries and news articles. So yeah, bro. Orania. You know what the Wi-Fi password is in Orania?
No, what?
Steve Hoffman, 6969. Do you think that would be fair if our government helps out this town that's always been on their own too and is exclusive, which is so they say they reject the Rainbow Nation. Like they're like not a fuck. You know?
No, obviously they believe in an orange nation.
Tololo orange and a rainbow.
Do you think all of them like tan there and have Trump posters on the wall, bro? Because in their belief in the Orania.
You're really onto this orange thing, eh?
You know what, dude? You know what I realized? A carrot, right? A carrot was originally purple. You know that?
Like beetroot.
The color of a carrot. Yeah, like a beetroot. So imagine you go and tell them that, they'll get disappointed as fuck. Like, what? Come on. Yeah.
That's purple in Afrikaans, bro.
What is purple in Afrikaans? This is a joke. It's a build-up to a joke. Sounds like a build-up to a joke.
I have to Google that, bro. Let's do it.
It's Barney.
Google translate. Things we do for comedy, guys. So from English. Hey, tech. But I want to choose the language. Yeah, there. Switch it around.
No, yeah, there we go. There we go. You'll get it right. You'll get it right. Pers. How do you pronounce that? Pers.
Paris. Alright. Paris.
I think with Oranje and living in Oranje and the government helping out Oranje, I'll Pers.
Yes. And from Oranje to Cape Town, guys. So, physical distancing concerns as Cape Town to make the most out of level 4 exercise limit. As we can see here, it's just a mess. Just an absolute mess of a sea of people on the promenade.
This was like if you were looking at the bridge between Alex and Santon, and everybody in Santon was now going to Alex to work.
Yeah, it's gang white people, eh? It looks like white people are trying to colonize coronavirus. Why are they?
This looks like Oranje CBD.
Damn, bruh. And what's interesting, the exercise time limit is from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So I was
honestly, it's not like, I mean, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I was like, I was gonna exercise, but I only exercise from 10 o'clock. So 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'm watching Morning Live, bruh.
So you wake up at 8:50 and you're like, shit, I only got 10 minutes. You just get on, just do push-ups for 10 minutes and get up. You're like, I made it.
Yeah, bro. Yo, this is head, but
apparently jogging with a mask on is it's not good for you, man.
I can imagine because you can't breathe properly in a mask.
Yeah, you're breathing in the vapor that you just exhaled. So I doubt it's.
This is in Centurion, yeah, township in Centurion. So that's their promenade.
They're in a crowd for food parcels while Capetonians are in a crowd for fitness.
Yeah, so that's the disparity right there, right? That's the inequality people are always talking about. It's hectic, eh?
Yeah, that's South Africa for you, bro. It's like two extremes.
Yeah, that's true, eh? That's definitely the have and the have-nots. And the haves are having it, and the have-nots are not having it at all, bro. They don't even have masks.
Not all of them have masks. Where are they going to get masks?
Social distancing, bro.
Bro, exactly, bro. Why are they telling us to pick and pay stand a meter apart? Check these guys out.
Where's their marker on the floor, bro? Telling you where to stand.
Bro, they must draw a line in the dust there.
There was 54 people infected with COVID-19, 1 dead. So it's like a vicious circle, man. Like funerals beget more funerals.
Yeah, you think?
I think actually the food is the selling point. Like beetroot funeral tastes better than normal beetroot every day.
That's true, bro. Even Chisanyama at a funeral, there's something about the meat. It
slaps harder. Food at a funeral slap harder.
I think maybe because the meat has been dead for longer.
It's a social thing as well. I'm sure maybe aunties and uncles hook up with like old flames and old flings and
maybe they think about, let me get some pussy before I die.
All this death is reminding me to live.
Exactly.
Like
but you know what, like in South Africa, I don't know if you've ever been to many funerals in SA, but every time I go, like before you eat, like to wash your hands, dude, there's just a bucket of water and people just come, they just splash their hands in the water, then they just spray away the water and then they're like ready to eat, bruh. So, I mean, I don't understand why they weren't doing that before, like with the whole sanitizing. COVID, like it's worse now. That's how it's going to spread faster. You're going to get germs going around faster.
That sounds dangerous. It sounds like you're better off not washing your hands in that scenario.
Exactly, bro. Because if you're in the back of the queue, let's say like in that Centurion queue, right?
Yeah.
You're chilling at the back. By the time it gets to you, how dirty is that water, bro?
And I'll be like, nah, I'm sharp, eh? I'm sharp.
It's like, I just, you know what? I just use this wet wipe that I kept from last time I was at Spur.
But yeah, like, and it's also even the government has put respect on funerals. Now that you can go to a funeral if you get like a permit.
Yeah, I saw that with the new level 4, what do you call this, restrictions and stuff. You can now go, yeah, you can even move around between provinces if you can go, if you need to go for a funeral or if you're
Yeah.
moving.
That's why I can't wait for somebody close to my family to die so I can visit my booty call.
Jesus.
So this is an interesting story, guys. This is a story where Becky Kele actually apologized for a group of policemen who arrested these Muslims while they were praying, right? So this is the police walking in.
Yeah,
As you can see, they're not sneakerheads, but damn sure.
it's mostly Pakistanis, bro. Check them Pakistani sandals, bro. You gotta laugh.
Who is this guy?
I mean, look, what the police had to do, I mean, they did have to arrest. They did make a regulation saying no one is allowed to.
It is a
gathering.
social gathering, yeah. It doesn't matter if you're praying or if you're doing yoga. It's against the law, man.
Yeah. But that police, I mean, obviously, we're talking about guys, I'm sure most of these guys, I don't know if they have matric. We're talking about an uneducated police force. I doubt most of them even know the blasphemy behind, you know, even saying Muhammad's name. And then obviously going, saying stuff like that. Like, right, when it comes to stuff like this, you know, it's scary, bro. It's scary.
I can see the fear in your eyes, bruh.
I don't want to go too deep into this.
Your
You
voice
know,
is trembling, bruh.
but it's, you know, I'm like religion is we get sensitive, you know. So let's avoid this topic.
Alright, the moral of the story: treated with respect. You know what I'm saying? The police could have been more kind.
Just follow government regulations. Practice, believe what you want to believe, pray, whatever. But yeah, don't spread corona. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Next, but this is how Muslims get treated in.
Yo. Where's this? Pakistan, bro?
Yeah, this is in Pakistan, but. Yeah, for tech.
Yeah, bro. The police in India as well, bro. They've got sticks.
For tech.
They beat guys, bro.
What's funny? When they try and get their shoes, they say he's like, you know somebody's shoes got mixed up, yeah, bro.
You got home with the wrong sandals, bro. Like, I didn't get these buttons.
At least you did it with respect. You waited for them to come outside.
This is like a school teacher. This is like a school teacher, bro. Yeah, then you know what this guy should have done? He should have let them put their sandals on and then beat their toes, bro.
This little pinky went to the mosque. This little pinky didn't do social distancing. Houghton cop prays for pastor before arresting him before breaking lockdown rules. That's
hectic.
Like, yeah, that's respectful.
Contravention ya Disaster Management Act. Bela kaya sa mamili mulawa la pansa mulawa South Africa mulawa elita to muhula sa mamili athola phela ba ile tsa mulawa ibila risk da bana ba hao mora na bua ba ha phela tsa o tshwara mo ka tsatsilena se go wena ka mata ha o ra mo tshwara ka lena la ntatela mo ra mo ka amen.
Yeah, in the name of the Holy Spirit, you have the right to remain silent.
Oh, bro, it's like, even though you're God, Cyril's rules are Cyril's rules. Why are you scared?
And the Hindus can reincarnate, bro. Fuck that, bro. They'll come back.
Hindus are scary. Muslims, you would worry, bro. The Hindus are. They chill. They don't eat meat, bro. They don't even kill a cow, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We all gotta pick a struggle in Hindus' mind, bro. I don't fuck with Hindus.
Okay, cool. So anyway, so this video here is about, there was anger, fury over Facebook challenge video that mocks Hindu prayers. So this article, basically, the dude, look, he's not really mocking Hindu prayers. He's just doing his own little ritual. It's like, you know, cult leaders and shit like that. This guy's his own little cult leader. So just play the video at the beginning.
The challenge, the different challenge, right?
You know what, dude? When I looked at his face, he looks like, I don't know if you saw the villains in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Rocksteady. Rocksteady and Bebop.
He's saying actual words.
He's saying holy moly, bro.
Guide me along, my stomach must not pain, my asshole must not burn.
My asshole must not burn.
My asshole must not burn.
Hello, bro. Hello.
Same vibe. Look at the dude.
Oh, he's got the same glasses, bro.
And the same haircut, bro.
That's hilarious. That is funny. Look at that. Same WhatsApp group, bro.
But, bro, it's the same dude, bro. I think it's him reincarnated, bro. It's him reincarnated. Yo, dude, this guy, he's eating chili, apples. Like, what is he doing, bro? Like, what are you bored, bro? Like, this has nothing to do. There's nothing to do with religion. He's wearing a shirt that says sparkle, bro. A pink. What is sparkle? Sweets.
He's lost the plot, bro. He's lost.
Sparkle with the stars. That's what his shirt says, bro. Sparkle with the stars. What the fuck? I'm done with that.
I can't take him seriously enough to be offended if I was Hindu.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Thing, yeah. Sometimes you must just let people slide, bro. Because if no one complained, we wouldn't be watching this video right now.
Exactly, dude. And also in Hinduism, you believe in karma. So what goes around comes around, bro.
He's gonna feel it on the toilet tomorrow, bro. So.
I mean, didn't he say that? Holy moly.
DMX hosted virtual Bible study on Instagram Live, and fans want more. Of course, fans want more. DMX is reading the Bible, guys.
Yeah, but DMX has been reading the Bible. If you listen to a lot of his old albums.
Yeah, and apparently at his concerts.
A time for crying, and a time for laughing. A time
Dude, you know,
for
in the background.
A time for throwing stones. A time for embracing. And a time for avoiding embraces. A time for a time for embracing. And a time for avoiding embraces. What? Come on.
Faced by bars, bro. In the Bible. What?
British American tobacco threatens court action if ban is not lifted. So these guys are gonna sue the government. I didn't know you could sue the government, bro.
Right, and you know what's scary is I think they probably have a higher GDP and probably will win, and they probably will get money from the government. That's how big these guys are.
Shit. So these.
But you know what's?
Yeah.
What's interesting? I think they say the court of law that they're going to use is Regulation 27 on the grounds that it's unlawful and irregular. How is it unlawful to sell what you want to sell in your country, bro?
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, why are you coming to my house and telling me how to live my life?
Exactly, bro.
Bro, but you know why? It's this, bro. British, fucking the colonizer. Once again, bro. The white man from level 4 will be selling cigarettes, and then they did a U-turn, you know?
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly why these guys are suing, because what happened was when Ramaphosa made the statement saying that the ban on cigarettes will be lifted, and then 3 days later, I think Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma said that the ban is actually still on. So these guys made the order, and they're like, but now I need a cigarette. But you know what's happening? That's so funny. It's a friend of mine, when he heard about it, he had like 3 cigarettes left. He's like, yeah. And then he's like, fuck.
Oh yeah, bro, because the government's treating us like a weekend special. Why are you promising us stuff, then lying to us, then switching it up? No, man, that's messing with our emotions. But I think this whole level 4 thing as well, I think it's encouraging South Africans to get resourceful. So like you said, so with the cigarette things, we're just gonna do what we always do as South Africans. We're gonna rely on Zimbabweans to do the job. Because we can go to our next story on that one, I guess. We can go
to the fence.
To the fence, yeah. That one's next.
I think, have you ever seen that movie with Denzel Washington?
Yeah, which one?
Fences.
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. South Africa's 37 million rand COVID fence joke.
Yeah.
Hasty barrier laughed off by Zimbabwe's many border hoppers. Zimbabweans are like, is this your fence? Is this your fence?
Is this all you have? Is this all you got?
This fence ain't got shit on me. Yeah, apparently they just take a pair of scissors and it takes 5 minutes to cut through this thing.
Look, but the fact that they've got a photo of a guy with a suitcase crossing.
Is he coming in or is he coming out? He's going to go fetch the guys.
We show Trump this fence for his Mexico border, bro.
Yeah, this is like 37 million rand. That's like $100, bro. That's cheap for them. But yo,
I think if we propose this to Trump, he would take offense.
Nah. I don't know, but you can build a really nice what's it called? A stop nonsense for 37 million rand.
Dude,
you can build a really
37 million rand, dude. You can make a flipping structural wall, bro.
Cement, bricks, nice and high.
You can even have enough money for security system afterwards, bro. But apparently this war ends, bro. So when police patrol comes, they just run to the end of the wall, end of the fence, and go around it.
Yeah. Are you serious? Oh man, they're so lazy. They didn't like build it to a point. They stopped when they ran out of money.
Exactly, bro. They ran out of steel. This was definitely a tender that went wrong. So I'm sure someone said, okay, we'll take 30 million. You can use 7 million for steel wire. It's a disaster, this.
They should just, instead of this, they should just like put Zulu taxi drivers all across the face.
That'll definitely keep him out, bro.
Yo, bruh. Yo, they'll run the opposite direction. Yo, Zimbabwe is not that bad.
So check, it says your mother of two, Tracy Mabao, speaking moments after crossing the Limpopo River, said it costed 3,000 rand to get food into Zimbabwe. She said, I don't want to break the law, but I have to. We are starving. The food our shops sell is too expensive. A 50-kilogram bag of mealie meal costs 500 rand, bro. 50 kilos of mealie meal. That's a lot of mealie meal, bro. You never try rice?
Who's carrying 50 kilograms of mealie meal, bro? Yo,
how big that bag is, bro. They say get the bag. Make sure you get the bag in Zimbabwe. They mean a 50 kilogram of mealie meal. Samp is cheaper than mealie meal.
Samp is hard to cook, eh? Yo, Samp is a mission to cook.
Yeah, it takes like 5 days to cook Samp.
Yeah. 5 working days. So if you start on Friday, you have to wait until Wednesday. Bruh, how bad is this fence if you can smuggle 50 kilograms of pup?
Bruh, they're not only smuggling 50 kilograms of meal, they're smuggling babies. No, I'm telling you, dude, I've got a friend who told me that apparently in Zim, what happens is like when some honeys come to SA, they get pregnant, and then they send their kid, when the kid's born, they send the kid back to the parents in Zim. So guys will send food parcels. They'll take out a 50-kilo mealie meal, and then at the end they'll be like, here's your baby, or your daughter's baby, and then they're like, oh, I get an extra baby with the mealie meal.
Yo, bro, you feed that baby the mealie meal as well. Yo.
The mealie meal is heavier than the baby, bro. It's a 2-kilo baby. If you bring a 50-kilo baby, that's a fat baby.
Yo, that baby did some damage on the way out, bro. That's some damage. Yo.
Just ruining vaginal walls, bro. Or vaginal fences. In this case.
In Zimbabwe, and that baby's like, this is not gonna stop me.
Oh yes, those who's Zol.
Who's the Zol? You know the Zol.
who's all who do tobacco and make a, like I don't know what you call it, like a zone. Yes.
Look at the sign language interpreter, which does Zol.
It's like rolling. It's Zol. Go back. I want to see the sign language interpreter again.
Those who
How does she interpret Zol, bro?
all who do
Check.
This.
tobacco and make a, I guess I don't know what you call it, like a zone. Yes.
This is all.
Sometimes when there's all, I'll read and something.
When there's all.
Next time I want someone to pop past, bro, I'm just gonna look at him and be like,
you know what that is. Like,
maybe that's what the guys mean, like in PSL matches when the team is performing. Guys are just like Zol.
I need a Zol right now. I like the way she said Zol, like it was a verb. People are
yeah, bro. Those who Zol their cigarettes.
But you know, old school that is to call weed Zol, bro. Zol.
Yo.
That's like when people call money Zak.
Zaka. Yo, when's the last time I heard of Zaka? Yo.
Old school street slang, bro.
I use the Zaka to buy my Zol.
And then you know the sign language person has never smoked the Zol, bro. That's for damn.
How do you know, bro? Maybe it helps her, like, listen. Marijuana does heighten your senses, bro.
Yeah, bro. Even if you have four, especially if you only have four of them. I can't be paying 500 Rand for repeats. Over 140,000 people demand price cut on DSTV.
I think people who have DSTV are either very old or very stupid. It's understandable if you're old because you don't know how to, use a browser and just type in NETFLIX.
Petrol price to drop by 174 cents a liter. Why didn't they just say 1 Rand and 74 cents? Why they gotta make
Jesus? Who wrote this article? Zuma, bro.
100 and who counts cents?
This person who wrote this article is definitely a penny pincher, bro. Saving commas, bro. Saving ink and commas. Get out of here.
A woman's razors not essential items. Customers.
Yeah, I thought this was bullshit, dude. Because when I went to the discount in the middle of lockdown, I saw certain things like this. Like I wanted to get a hairbrush or something, and it wasn't an essential item, and I was like, "That's bullshit, bro. Can't be walking around with nappy."
Who's making these rules, bro? But like, I guess women can just buy a man's razor because the men's razor were obviously still selling.
No, but remember, it's a sensitive area down there, bro. So you can't just use a man's razor for.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
And also, it's very important for women to shave and to wax because have you ever fucked a pineapple? Huh?
Yeah. It's like, geez, baby, I'm not trying to make my own beer yet.
It's the wrong pineapple you're talking about.
Who lives under the sea? What? Who lives in the sea under a pineapple?
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? My penis!
Okay. That's all I got, bro. This is all I got.
Yeah, that's some razor sharp comedy. Let's move on.
Cutting edge. Company sorry for advertising chicken necks and gizzards for your domestic workers. I know it's offensive. They didn't have to say domestic worker. Domestic workers, if they want chicken necks and gizzards, they'll go get.
Exactly. Why do you have to say who must buy what? Like, Can't I buy what I want? You know what I'm saying?
Going like selling Viagra for men who don't exercise and have pot bellies. You know what I'm saying? Just say, I'm selling Viagra.
Exactly. Don't say for those with erectile dysfunction, try this pill. No. For those with performance issues.
They put your name there. Isuru, Jinasena. Like, ha!
don't you just, when you make food at your home, don't you just have food for like domestic worker just eats what you eat as well?
As
Why
well,
you
like,
know?
whatever's in the pantry, whatever's in the fridge, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Bread.
So now you're
eggs.
back. So you're telling me that these people, when they like these probably people in Orania, they probably tell the domestic worker,
Fucking
like,
orange racist.
Patricia, the gizzards and the chicken necks are for you. Huh? Don't touch the T-bone. The T-bone is mine. What about Oma's, brothers? It says the prince. It says what? Not prince, sorry. Mince and Oma boerewors.
Yes. At the bottom of the article, it says.
If your Oma is a boerewors, something's wrong.
Oma Boravos. Is your Oma Caitlyn Jenner? What's going on here?
Caitlyn Oma.
Caitlyn Oma. Oma used to be Opa.
Opa boerewors, they don't sell that anymore. They chopped it. The price cut on Opa boerewors.
Let's just say Opa Boravos went through a transition.
Head and feet. What's feet? Are they saying feet?
There's a typo. These fucking racist Orania motherfuckers, bro.
This is not even an Orania, but we'll say this.
Yeah, and etc. What is etc.? Huh? Fuck you, bastards.
Yeah, bro. What etc.? I don't want to go and buy etc. at the store. How much is etc. these days as well?
Yeah. Can we get 50 kilograms of etc.?
You want more? Yeah, you must add more and etc.
How COVID-19 could create work for robots and why workers should own them. So this is basically robots are being encouraged now for workplaces because it helps with social distancing. This is how Matrix started, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Morpheus warned us.
We should have listened to Neo.
Neo. The one.
The one, no. Yeah, I mean, look, that's where the world is going. I mean, look, there's an article here in the back that says here, rise of the killer sex robots.
Yeah, I see the rise of the killer sex robots.
Check that out as well. That looks interesting.
Yeah, like now people are getting so lonely and yeesh, bro. With
Exactly, being alone at home. I mean, you can't call a honey over, can you, Gav?
Yeah, I can't, bro. Been trying, bro. These honeys are stubborn.
Exactly, and I mean, you can only do so much exercise with your arms.
Hey, bro.
After that, you're gonna have to get yourself a sex robot, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just do freaky things to my sex robot. But then, you know what's gross? You have to clean it.
You don't want to clean your sex robot?
Nah, bro. My sex robot must clean itself. That's what's the benefit of a woman.
You get like a self-cleansing sex robot. But wouldn't that be what? Vacuum cleaner?
Well, I can get my domestic worker to clean it.
Here's the thing: if you use your vacuum cleaner as your sex robot, that's your sex robot and your domestic worker.
Yo, it's a 2-in-1, bro. 2-in-1 special, bro. Yeah, I think balance, boy. Balance, bro. You need some fantasy and you need some reality.
Exactly. You know, my fantasy is like, you know, double D's Russian mom. My reality is a Zimbabwean girl. I mean,
mom. She's a mom. R. Kelly pleads not guilty again. Yeah, but because of social distancing and lockdown, the telephone conference, he's like getting a sentence over telephone. How crazy is that?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So he's in court. They're using Zoom in court.
Yeah, exactly. Those sort of vibes, bro. It's getting
okay. So instead of saying order, they just mute mic.
Yeah.
It's like order and mute.
Just see R. Kelly go. Remember when he came to South Africa?
No, bro. I've never been like a huge fan. I mean, I only liked Ignition Remix and all those Batman songs.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Oh shit, you are a fan. Only real fans know.
But
Gossip.
it was also In the Closet. In the Closet was a damn good series.
Yeah.
I think there's like 20 episodes.
Mhm. So yeah, you came to South Africa in 2013. Yeah, but apparently, yeah, Golden Shower tickets sold out pretty quickly.
Golden Shower. I'm sure you went to King Mswati in Swaziland and was like, yo, hook me up.
Oh shit, yeah, that king is marrying young ones, bro. Chicken money.
Yeah, he takes virgins at like 13, 14. So him and R. Kelly, there's a vibe.
Same WhatsApp group, bro.
So it's the king of Swaziland and the king of R&B.
Yeah.
Together.
So Ronaldinho went to prison, guys. Former Barca star Ronaldinho thanks fellow inmates after prison stay. Imagine you were in prison, bruh, and Ronaldinho walks in, bruh.
I wouldn't get that excited because I'm sure inmates have already been playing with my balls. I mean, it's fucking prison, bro. You think I'm gonna fucking care about Ronaldinho, bro? I just want to get the fuck out of prison. But I remember this guy got locked up a long time ago, and there were photos on Instagram, and they said on the first day of prison or whatever, he scored like 11 goals in the camp. You know, like, bro, it's prison. Shit. I doubt anybody's that good in prison.
Yeah, right. No one's played for Germany yet before, have they?
Do you think they set him up, bro? Do you think it was Maradona who's like?
I will not be the only one that has a tarnished record that fucked up after I played soccer.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He's like, these guys got me on the cocaine. I'm gonna get them on fake passports.
Yeah, dude. Maradona is definitely the Pablo Escobar of soccer. He's got such a dodgy vibe.
I like the way they just dropped this at the end of the article as well. Like, however, as Brazilians do not need passports to enter Paraguay, it remains unclear why Ronaldinho had the fake documents in his possession. Boom, mic drop.
But you're a journalist. Do your job.
So you're supposed to find out, bro. Not tell us about his fucking soccer skills in fucking prison, bro.
Why does it remain unclear? It's your job to make it clear. Guys.
I'm gonna find the journalist who works at Reuters and tell them, like, what the fuck.
Reuters, bro. White man.
Is it Reuters or Reuters?
Semantics, man. Semantics.
Because I know Reuters is what I use to get internet.
As we all know, this past Monday was Freedom Day.
Yeah.
And Google done fucked up apparently. So here's the headline: "We are deeply sorry. Google yanks Freedom Day doodle with Springbok." So people were offended by the Springbok doodle. Is it a racist Springbok, bruh? Is it Eben Etzebeth?
You can see that Springbok is whispering the H word.
What do you call me, Springbok? I'll fucking eat you for both of motherfucker.
It's gonna be a Tiger King here, bro.
I'll make a carpet out of you. Stay in your lane, Springbok.
The national animal of South Africa is the Springbok, bro.
Oh, so Google didn't fuck up, man. People caught feelings.
Yeah, they caught feelings. And the thing is, I think the reason why Google did this is to also commemorate the whole rugby team as well. So South Africans are known for their rugby, so Springboks is a connection.
Yeah.
However, on the other side of the coin, I do see how, I mean, what the fuck does a Springbok have to do with freedom?
True, yeah, true. It's got nothing to do with freedom, bro. It's like
these things are in closed off game reserves and zoos, so there's no freedom for Springboks. Colors are red, blue, white, and green.
Yeah, so people got offended for the colors, not really for the Springbok.
Yeah, it was probably the colors. They should have put like in the Bella Prince or whatever, some random.
Yeah, let's spice it up with that shit, bro. People love that African thing.
Sprinkle some fabric on it. When I looked at it, I mean, it looks like a scope, like the hunted, bro. It's like a hunting advert. Also, when you read it, you don't realize it's 3 O's. It's 2 O's. It says Google. Google. It sounds like a Xhosa guy pronouncing Google. Google.
Google. Hey, Google.
For a Pakistani guy, when you bowl a Google.
Oh, that's amazing. Shit. Google. Oh, nice.
Google. Post some Google for me.
Oh, he bamboozled him with the Google.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's not that bad. I think it's boring as fuck.
I think it's boring as fuck as well. I think there could have been more creative.
Last year's one was dope, dude. Last year's where they did like the line of people voting for elections.
Yeah, see, that's dope because the queues are a huge representation of South Africa. We saw Centurion.
This doesn't represent Freedom Day for sure. But also, Freedom Day was swacked this year. We were all locked down.
Yeah, there was no freedom, bro.
Yeah, Freedom Day was swacked. Yeah, so watching overpriced DSTV for most people.
It was like we were locked in apartheid. Yeah. But you know what, dude? I think, why couldn't they put a game? Have you seen the Google Doodle games? Those things are fun.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of them. They're pretty dope.
Yeah, maybe they could have had their own type of game that represents South Africans. Maybe like a doodle game where it's like you're walking in the streets and you beat the Maguire.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Google game Grand Theft Auto style, bro. But in Johannesburg. You're stealing cash in transits.
All right. Can I read in an Afrikaans accent?
Maybe second take.
Freedom Day, apartheid era kop. Lockdown brings home how we deprive people's rights.
Yeah, it took a whole fucking global pandemic for this cop to realize that apartheid wasn't that nice.
Dude, it took him being on a lockdown for what, 30 something days for him to realize that beating blacks is wrong.
Yo, bruh. That's the thing, bruh. He represents that generation that just doesn't have empathy for what happened, bruh. Until it happens to him.
Yeah. So this video is basically in Cape Town. You saw all the photos of the guys jogging in the streets. So these guys, they're not joggers, they're surfers. And the rule is you're only allowed to jog like 5 kilometers from your place or something like that. I think that's the rule.
Yeah.
So here the police came to arrest surfers because they were surfing. Look at them waving at them. It's not like the surfers are going to be like, oh, bro, the cops are here. Hey, let's go to them. Just continue, bro.
They're going to continue surfing until the cops get tired.
Can you imagine when the cops got just like, guys, you are not allowed to surf here, but you can surf the web at home. But it's funny, bro. Arresting surfers, dude. But also these surfers in their fucking privilege. These guys want land and water. They know how to swim, bro.
Yo, bro, I can't go there, bro. That's all you, bro. You know how you were scared about religion?
Chica was just calling them. She's like, come.
What's that? What's that?
The lady's probably like, at home, the only time I've ever seen surf is when I use the machine at home.
Wow, bro. Yeah, like I said, it's all you, bro. It's all you. Sure. Cool, ladies and gentlemen. That is our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Sunday-based episode 4. It's a wrap. We'll be back next week, right?
We'll be back same time, same place. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, get the word out, get people going. Also remember, guys, it's a comedy show. Don't take it